They're the objects of both sympathy and scorn, beggars and panhandlers, asking for help from passers-by. It's a humiliating, even dangerous way to try and gather a few dollars. But now there's a new breed of panhandlers who do their begging not on the streets, but online.
I think it's a sign of how pervasive the internet is and how people will see something in their real life and think, how can I do that online and reach, thousands, millions of people?
It's known as cyber begging or e-panhandling, where websites beg you to send money out of the goodness of your heart. I'm just a stranger on the internet doing my own thing. Mike, who doesn't want his last name used, is a 20-something who lives in Miami. He started MakeMikeAMillionaire.com for fun, but he got the idea from a New York woman who actually needed the cash. I'd heard about Karen Bosniak's site, SaveKaren.com, and I thought it was a great idea. Karen, as in Karen Bosniak, who may be the mother of web begging. Last year, after buying one too many Gucci bags and pairs of Prada shoes, Karen unexpectedly lost her job and gained a $20,000 credit card bill.
So she turned to the people of the internet, hoping to collect $1 here, $1 there, and by November raised $13,000.
And surprise, hundreds of web beggars like Mike started appearing online. Some have heartbreaking appeal, asking for money to feed children, pay medical bills, even leave abusive spouses. But there are just as many sites that proudly have no redeeming social value. They ask you to give them money to pay for breast enhancements, fund their film debut, or in Mike's case, make him a millionaire. The website is really kind of silly and funny. An example of that, Mike's over-the-top wish list. He wants a BMW Roadster, weekly maid service, a condo on the beach, and the freedom to pursue his true love, music. While Mike's gotten a lot of positive feedback, there are those who think he is just plain lazy. I've gotten all kinds of hate mail, just calling me a bum and freeloader, and everybody jumps to the conclusion that I don't have a job when in fact I do have a rather well-paying job. Mike's online money-making strategy? To entertain. For the most part, people come in and they have a distraction for 5 minutes and they figure that's worth $1. Robert Goodstein, a marketing professor at Georgetown University, says that Mike has the right idea. When cyber begging, laughter sells, sob stories don't.
The emotional appeals can be so heavy that I get turned off.
Goodstein says the successful sites have a few other common characteristics too. They update so that donors can stay involved. They ask for small amounts of money, just $1 or $2, and they have a target audience.
Without having a set of customers in your head first, I think your site's going to be a disaster.
One good group, college students, who will play along if they get a kick out of your site. But prospective cyber beggars beware. Officials here at the Federal Trade Commission and other consumer watchdog groups all say that truth in advertising rules apply on the internet as well. So if you're soliciting money saying that you are a veteran with a disability trying to raise your 7 kids, and that's not really the case, you could be prosecuted. But in reality, the internet is still largely unregulated, and there are a few safeguards to protect you from fraudulent cyber begging appeals.
You don't see a Better Business Bureau stamp on the bottom of some of these sites, and you wonder whether the stories about, the people who have cancer and lost their job.
As for Mike, though, his website is pretty honest. He can't give you a good reason to give him money, and right now, old-fashioned hard work may be the only way to make Mike a million. So far, cyber begging has brought him a grand total of $52.73.